Industries. Gaina Trucking is hiring for heavy equipment operators and a heavy equipment mechanic. Working at Gaina Trucking is a great career with excellent team culture, with benefits package including competitive pay based on experience, health, vision, and dental insurance, and a 401k plan. If you're looking for a new job as a heavy equipment operator or mechanic, apply online at GainaTrucking.com or call 402-794-5000. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking.
Vershawn Jackson, the captain here for The Body Shop. And man, did they hook me up with a great massage recently. The captain has a lot of stress in his life, as many people do. And for 1 hour, it was all relieved. The team at The Body Shop gave me a deep tissue massage that hit every area that I was in pain at. Whether you're looking for a Swedish massage, sports massage, deep tissue, hot stone, aroma, or more, there's only one place to go. The Body Shop at 48th NA. Book an appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their brand new cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. Also, enjoy a new energy fusion drink with a variety of flavors and carrot cake muffins with cream cheese frosting. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Drinking and driving causes serious harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. In 2021, 65 people were killed in Nebraska by a car crash involving a drunk driver. Do not drink and drive. By drinking less, you can still be here for your loved ones. If you or a loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Tune in every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. for the Malone Radio Show on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Don't miss the opportunity to learn about the Malone Community Center's goal to eliminate multi-generational poverty in Lincoln and the surrounding area. It's the Malone Radio Show with Executive Director John Goodwin and Sports Director Mike Hunter. Every Wednesday night from 9 to 10 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
This is area race announcer James Rowland. Join me and Bree Fansteel every Sunday night from 7 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket for The Finish Line, where we cover all things motorsports from local racing to racing around the world. Every Sunday night from 7 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings & Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings & Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
For the second year, the Nebraska Lottery's NASCAR Powerball Playoff promotion has roared into our state, and the excitement is throttling up. Until June 24th, Buy a Powerball ticket with Power Play and Double Play. Enter the voucher number, and you could be one of 15 Nebraska winners of $1,000 and the chance to win a VIP trip to the NASCAR Cup Series Championship weekend, plus a shot at $1 million. Enter today. Powerball top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. The first hour is proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
Dang.
Boom.
Feels
weird. Voice of an angel.
All the fun shows are now over.
Thanks a lot, Nick. Hey, welcome back. Missed you.
AG, he wasted no time, did he?
AG needs to join.
Okay, all right.
The link's been sent. The link's
is he here today?
Though.
It's Wednesday.
So yeah, AG's not here on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. We were talking to the air.
AG,
how are you?
Are you out there?
Welcome back, Raff. Well, thank you, AG.
Houston, we have a problem. Rafferty, you're back. Welcome back, my man.
I'm back. Thank you.
And you're black as me.
Well, I work on it. Try to follow in the greatness of AD.
Dude, look, you know what? I was proud of you, bro. You had a hat on.
I know, bucket hat.
Those UV rays down there would have licked your tail up, though.
They kind of did, but I have that flip-flop skin where I start out red, then I convert to brown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know what it is.
Just convert.
When I seen the hat, Nick, I was like, I even told Nick, I was like, my man got a hat on.
Yeah. I look like a pirate because there's a little gusty up there on top of those mountains or whatever those things are.
So the course, what's the name of the course you guys played at?
Kivera.
That course looked amazing.
It was awesome. Holes number 6 and 7, insane. So when you get there, you like look up and you see the side of this mountain. You're like, you see this old like kind of a rock bridge, and you're like, oh, that'd be cool, kind of cool to go over that. But there's no reason why you'd go way up there.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you finish hole number 5, and I swear you go for like a 2-mile drive up the side of the mountain.
Oh wow!
And you come up, and then they have hydration stations. I think Nebraska golf courses need to come up with some hydration stations. So like on like 4.
So how's it different than water coolers? It's like full service, like people at each one or something
food.
Like that. Oh, we're talking about a resort though. That's
food,
money.
Drinks, Yeah, it was great. Sliders.
What do you think?
That'd be food.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
So think what are some other things?
Tequila.
That'd be drinks.
Hydration stations. I went to hydration stations at Pioneers. Yeah, it was nuts. I asked him if anybody had ever walked the course before, and the guy just started laughing at me. He's like, "No."
Do they even allow people to walk that course?
No, it's insane. I mean, from hole 5 to 6, it's at least 2 miles to get to the next hole.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yep, it was awesome.
Well, Raff, glad you're back.
Thanks.
Nebraska had some success while you were gone.
I heard that. I was watching, and I was like, man,
I don't know if there's a correlation.
I think what happened, and I think I messaged you this. I think
Correlation.
I think Coach Boat just went in there and said, "Hey, you see what Nick Sainert was saying?" And then boom.
What?
Yeah. I remember the day I left. There was some, but the thing is I agreed with everything you said. So I feel no one should be mad at you. If anything, you inspired Nebraska baseball.
I certainly did not.
And I think when it comes for the rings, I think you deserve a Big Ten championship ring.
Oh, okay. Now we're talking though.
Yep.
Now we're getting somewhere.
You're the first media person in history to get a ring along with the team.
Yeah.
Actually, I think there's been some in the past. I wonder if Sips ever got any.
I doubt it.
No?
Teams usually, at least in Nebraska, we usually don't give the media one of our rings.
You would be surprised.
You guys hate the media.
No, we'd give. I mean, Fox. If you're the people on staff, Fox and those guys because they're on staff.
Yeah.
Now, somebody outside the team, if it was something they got bootlegged or something like that. Maybe it's a kind gesture, maybe a replica.
Yeah.
Or something like Kansas City Chiefs fans.
Yeah.
Because my neighbor Eric Fuentes, the long-term season ticket holders, they got
the replica.
They got a replica. It's like a paperweight, but it's got the ring like inside the paperweight, something like that.
Oh, cool.
Because if you get the same one the players get, the team gets kind of like, well, what's the significance of it?
I'd be fine with a replica.
Yeah.
I'd have no issue.
Coach
with
Bolt, if you're listening, replica, Nick.
I hope they're not. I hope they're getting ready to head down to Stillwater. So they do practice Nebraska. So that their schedule practice is. Hold on, I just got this email. Nebraska practices from 11:30 a.m. to 12:45 tomorrow. Then they will be available to the media at 12:50 to 1:05 tomorrow. So you'll hear a little bit from them from regionals. They'll practice after Oklahoma State and right before the Florida Gators.
So I was watching, via the Twitter X system or whatever, where the crowds did they just continually just to increase?
Dude. So I was able to go to the 9 a.m. one on Saturday, the 9 a.m. game on Saturday, Nebraska versus Indiana, the first one, right?
Yep.
And there was probably, 7,500 people there. And then that night, there was over 10,000 at the 5 p.m. game. And then at the Big Ten Championship, there was 13,300 at the 10 a.m. Big Ten Championship baseball game. So, just to put that in perspective, Charles Schwab holds 18. So you're probably looking at almost every seat was full outside of the second deck, obviously by the press box, which are like the club and the suites areas.
And the outfield.
And then the outfield. And so every other seat, though, the entire lower bowl, I would assume was pretty much filled. And so, 13,000, that's a lot.
Yeah.
You could probably fit, I would imagine, 3,000 or so in the outfield. I would imagine.
Talking about for Sunday morning's game?
Yeah,
it
Sunday
was
mornings.
a great crowd.
So that's what I'm saying. So there's probably, 2,000 of the actual behind home plate areas that were empty, which is nothing. And the Big Ten Conference has renewed their contract through 2027 with Charles Schwab Field. So that'll be the site of the Big Ten tournament all these years until 2027. They extended it 3 more years. Their contract was set to expire this year, and they're going to keep it in Omaha for another 3 years.
Yeah, that's going to be sweet.
I also saw that Spencer Schwellenbach got called up to the major leagues.
That's right. He starts tonight. Spencer
Schwellenbach.
He's
starting tonight.
So the Braves have and kind of made him into a starter. And so in 45 innings this year for the Double-A Mississippi Braves, they're located in Pearl, Mississippi. by the way. The Mississippi Braves, he in 45 innings pitched has 51 strikeouts, has a 1.80 earned run average. He sits mid 90s with a fastball, low 90s with a slider, which is pretty deadly. The slider is one of his best pitches, and so he'll get the start tonight in his Major League Baseball debut.
Nice.
So Matt Waldron, former Husker as well, goes 7 innings last night for the Padres. Struck out a good number of guys. He has a knuckleball that is filthy, and so he didn't throw the knuckleball at Nebraska. He that's a pitch that he grew into with the Padres.
Somebody added to the arsenal.
Yeah, he added, and that's now one of his best pitches. And he's now a starter for the San Diego Padres at the major league level. And he went, I believe, 7 innings strong last night in a Padres matchup.
What's the secret to a knuckleball?
I think a lot of guys is different. A lot of guys have their own take on it because, and you can throw it different ways, right? Like stuff such as like nail length matters, and some pitchers they'll cut all their nails like normal people do, but then they'll leave like their right or their throwing index finger. They'll leave that nail long, or they'll manicure it a certain way because they feel like they can get more grip on it. And I think a lot of it also is like you kind of push the baseball, you push it rather than you throw it, and it creates this unpredictable movement where you don't know where it's going to go. A lot of times it's going to just drop significantly, and that's what Matt Waldron's does. So
that is something.
I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was like R.A. Dickey. I watched a little like one of those sports sciences on R.A. Dickey, who was the former knuckleballer for the Mets, and then he also went to the Toronto Blue Jays. And he said it like that he focused on his right index finger and his right middle finger.
Man.
And so he did that, but then one day, like when he broke a nail, he's like, I just lost all my command. And so it's like something that's crazy is that, but then also when you're continuously putting on grabbing the baseball and gripping it the same way, those nails are going to get filed down, number one. And number two, it's you're just, you don't know what to, like, you don't know how to throw a baseball if it feels differently.
Right.
It's a weird situation, really finicky, but Matt Waldron's making it work.
Congrats to him, man. Congrats to him. We're just in this baseball aura right now with the world. It's kind of like right now. Okay, think about this. You got the NBA, playoffs going down to the finals. So that's increased dramatically their play.
Yeah.
You got NCAA baseball right now to where that's increased in play. I mean, it's just a fun time of the year to watch sports, man.
This honestly, guys, this reminds me so much of 2021. Like this reminds me of Nebraska's opportunity to go down to Fayetteville.
Yeah.
And at that point, like the mantra, I think in the fan base was like shock the world because it was the #1 Arkansas Razorbacks. And you had the storylines with Dave Van Horn, and you had stuff like that. This week it feels much more manageable, I think, for Husker fans and for Nebraska baseball. I think this team is better set up than that team was. That team truly did shock the world at some of the performances that they had. This team, I feel like, is better equipped top to bottom, front of the staff, front of the rotation to the back end of the bullpen to kind of compete in postseason. And we'll see Friday, 2 p.m. We'll find out.
I love it. I love it. Well, I tell you what, folks, we got a full show for you this morning. We got a nice guest for us at 9:00 as well. It is Wednesday. It is hump day. And I think we're getting some storms tonight, man.
Oh, great.
We've been through it. That's for sure, man. It is Wednesday, folks. It is The Drive. We are here. We got Raff back from Cabo, Cuba, whatever you want to say with the C word. AG is off today on Wednesdays, taking care of business in H-Town. We got me and Nick holding it down here as well. We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in May. Try their brand new cake batter cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. Also, enjoy a new energy fusion drink with a variety of flavors and carrot cake muffins with cream cheese frosting. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it's truck month at Koppel, and we want to sell them all. Choose between 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list price. Yes, you heard right. That's 0.9% APR or as much as $8,000 off list on select new GMC and Chevrolet inventory. So please make that money-saving drive to Koppel in Louisville or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit must trade and finance.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air,
and Electrical.
Join Main Street Beatrice for their annual Taste of Spring Beer, Spirits, and Wine Festival on Saturday, June 1st from 4 to 7 p.m. Enjoy an afternoon of unlimited tastings of Nebraska beer, spirits, and wine tasting at Charles Park near downtown. There's something for all palates, and you only pay your entry fee. Food and snacks are available for purchase at the event, as well as off-sale beer, wine, and spirits from vendors. This fun day is for adults 21 and over only. Buy your tickets at mainstreetbeatrice.org.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today. Do you need motivation to get to the gym on the weekend or even in general? Tune into the Movement Hour each Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. Movement Academy owner Robert Kuhlman will host the show as he introduces new ways to stay in shape. The Movement Hour every Saturday morning from 10 to 11 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Drinking and driving causes serious harm to friends, family members, and loved ones. In 2021, 65 people were killed in Nebraska by a car crash involving a drunk driver. Do not drink and drive. By drinking less, you can still be here for your loved ones. If you or loved one is looking for help, find a treatment facility near you at findtreatment.gov. For immediate support, call, text, or chat 988.
Brought to you by Nebraska DHHS in partnership with SAMHSA.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Old School with DP and J.
Very small percentage of players, coaches, administrators thinking like, I'm planting my flag here. Nick Saban's run probably won't happen. It takes a very unique person and personality to be comfortable where you are be strong enough to push to get what you need, and then also be very strong enough in a player's standpoint to advocate for yourself at the right time.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. Just saw down in Dallas, there's still people with no power. We woke up yesterday and 83-mile-an-hour wind gusts. I was like, good Lord, this is wild.
There's a lot of people without power in Dallas and in Houston. And Raff, you spent how many hours at the airport yesterday in Dallas?
Oh, I think I only ended up spending like 6 in the morning, but I spent like 4 on the runway in Austin. And yeah,
that weather was brutal.
A little bit of an adventure getting home.
Dude, they showed an American Airlines plane that was at the ramp. There was a wind gust. It blew the plane away from the ramp.
Yeah.
Blew the wind away from the ramp.
Yeah, it does not surprise me.
So last night I had to I went with my girlfriend to go pick up her parents because they were flying back from Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to get a plane from Dallas. Their plane flipped on its side.
What?
It flipped sideways. And so they got delayed for like 6 or 7 hours yesterday.
Wow.
Because the plane in Dallas was on its side.
Yeah, it was
it was not good. So yeah.
Because we had to let's see here, flew out we were supposed to fly out at 10 or whatever, so they'd like be at the airport at 8. It's gonna be crazy. So we got up at like 7 and looked out the window, and you could see like the metal flagpole. I mean, it looked like it was about to snap, and the wind was blowing through there about 70 miles an hour. It was crazy. But then at about 10:30, 11 yesterday, it cleared up and started to clear. So it was perfect ride home once everything cleared off. But
over 600 flights canceled and delayed yesterday out of DFW, man. It was bad. I mean, like real bad.
Yeah, because Tracy, she was supposed to fly out at 10 o'clock yesterday, and 20 minutes before she was supposed to go out, they're like, flight canceled.
Oh, that's the worst feeling too.
So I was like, oh.
And there's nothing they can do about it. It's a safety. Yep. There's absolutely nothing they can do for it.
Raff goes, well, I'll see you later.
Sucks for you, honey.
I gotta go back to Nebraska.
Spend enough time with you. We'll talk to you later. No,
I hope she's listening.
Oh, she's always listening. She's a Raff's roadie. Look at that Raff's roadie right there. That's a Raff's roadie right there.
Well, I tell you what, in yesterday's game, there was a pride game for the Minnesota Timberwolves as they beat Dallas in Dallas, 105-100, which was a great contested game yesterday. Anthony Edwards was doing what Anthony Edwards has been doing, 29 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. And Luka, my name is Luka.
I live on the second floor.
He's still doing his thing, Rafferty. 28 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists. You know, it was one of those games to where Minnesota, and Anthony Edwards said it afterwards. He goes, I ain't never been swept before. And he goes, I wanted to start tonight either. He goes, we got a long way to go, but I ain't never been swept, and I wanted to go tonight. They were, you could tell they were playing for pride last night, which was good to see. Because you know what, Raff, you go and you think about all the times of years past, we've just seen teams just pack it up. It's like, well, because you know what, quite honestly, and maybe you guys might agree with me on this, I honestly think Phoenix did.
Yeah.
And that last game, it was kind of lackadaisical. It's kind of like, man, we're down 0-3. We're done.
Very good.
I'm not saying they quit, but they sure didn't see the effort that you see in Minnesota. I'll just compare it to them. I'm not saying they quit, but you didn't see the effort that Minnesota put out last night.
And there was a lot, too. There was a lot of, questioning of Karl Anthony Towns last night.
Yes, there was.
And he came out and he said, nope, not so fast, my friends.
Yeah, Cat had 5 points in the first half, 20 in the second half. So 25 points to go with Anthony Edwards, 28. Certainly will do its trick. I mean, now they have to go on the road, see if they can make some things interesting. And I don't know. I saw a headline today with the question of did Dallas lose all the momentum? And it's like, you're still up 3-1, right? Like crazy things are going to have to happen for you to not win this series if you're the Mavericks. But, right, you also have history that's saying, all right, well, no team has come back from down 3-0. You don't want to be the first one to allow it to happen.
You definitely don't want to be the first one. But you know what, though? If you're not, this being a veteran team, but if you're not careful, that's pressure in itself.
Oh, yeah.
Just like all you have to do is win one game. Yep. They have to beat you 3 straight.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So there's pressure with that, but a team that.
But you definitely don't want to lean back on that. You want to get it out of there and get it finished.
Exactly. Put them out of the misery.
You go 3-2, and then you start to hear the questioning start to creep in.
Oh yeah,
so you want to get them out of there as soon as possible.
Well, and not only that, Luka needs this time off. You know what I'm saying? To heal, the whole team does. Kyrie's no young spring chicken, bro.
Yeah.
This whole entire team needs that time off because I think what we've talked about yesterday, June 6th is what they would start, Nick.
June 6th is when the NBA finals begin.
June 6th. So you figure we're looking
Boston's going to be off for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they need to take care of business tomorrow night. You know, they need to take care of business tomorrow night. So they end up taking care of those guys. You guys, I was glad to see Minnesota show some pride, show some gumption to simply say, you know what, we're not going to get swept. But I tell you what, Dallas is going to need some more help from other people next week. So the next person, because we had Luka at 28 points. The next person highest was Kyrie with only 16.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying only 16, but the rest of the guys, you had Hardy with 13. Gafford only had 12. Washington only had 10. So they're going to need more concerted effort from those guys if they want to take care of business and wrap them up, man. Mm-hmm. It's the bottom line.
Yep.
So they will play tomorrow night. I believe that's tomorrow night. No, actually, maybe Friday night when they play. They may have 2 days off. It is 2 days off. So they play on the 3rd. No, it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow night, 7:30. Mavericks leading that series, of course, 3-1. Yeah. They got to take care of business. Mavericks are favored to win that one as well, but we shall see. We shall see. We have old school. We're coming back. It's kind of old school. We got history coming back. So
it's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock already. We're out of here.
Gotta go.
That's a little loud.
Yeah, we got some history. We come back. We're going to take us a break, man.
All right, we'll throw the break to the drive. 93.7 The Ticket.
There are some things that happen every day. In the morning, my paper gets delivered. Thank you. Around noon, my neighbor waters his flowers wearing a bathrobe and hip waders. Hello, Mr. Willis.
Where's my paper?
After dinner, the lady up the street walks her 14 poodles. And just before the 10 o'clock news, the Nebraska lottery winning numbers are drawn for their daily games. Nebraska Pick 3, 2x2, and My Day. With Nebraska Pick 3, you choose your bet type. In 2x2, there's a $22,000 top prize. And with My Day, you choose a 6-digit date. They're all just $1 to play, with drawings every day. Oh, excuse me. Hi, Mr. Willis.
I'm still looking for my paper.
Guess which part of the day is my favorite?
Nebraska Pick 3, 2x2, and My Day top prize odds vary by game.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Far too many kids in our community face extreme challenges due to homelessness, abuse, and neglect. Despite the troubles these kids face, we believe in them, believe in giving them the safety and stability they deserve. Your gift on Give to Lincoln Day will help us provide services to meet kids where they're at, while also showing them how far they can go. Please make your gift to Cedars on Give to Lincoln Day.
Houses? They're expensive. And once you buy one, you're kind of stuck with it for a while. You need to make sure you get your best house for the best price. You need Ben Bleicher and his team of pros at Professional Realty Group. They'll take the time to figure out what's important for you in your dream home, and they have the expertise to find the hidden issues that could surprise you after the sale. That's professional knowledge, proactive service. We call that potential. Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Service Ambassador. Find more online at prg-ne.com.
Join Main Street Beatrice for their annual Taste of Spring Beer, Spirits, and Wine Festival on Saturday, June 1st from 4 to 7 p.m. Enjoy an afternoon of unlimited tastings of Nebraska beer, spirits, and wine tasting at Charles Park near downtown. There's something for all palates, and you only pay your entry fee. Food and snacks are available for purchase at the event, as well as off-sale beer, wine, and spirits from vendors. This fun day is for adults 21 and over only. Buy your tickets at mainstreetbeatrice.org.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
This is Bree Fansteel, local race car driver. Join me and James Rowland every Sunday at 7 p.m. for The Finish Line, where we discuss off-road, on-road, and sometimes next-to-the-road racing on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Gray on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. Wednesday. History on a Wednesday.
This entire month is something like it's flown by.
Yeah, we only got 2 more days.
Yeah, it has gone by fast, man. It's gone by quick. In sports history, these two helped light up the NBA and bring it back to life. I would say it was obviously, I'm not saying it was going anywhere, but boy, it was showing life support as far as fan support and excitement. 1980, Larry Bird beats out Magic Johnson for the NBA Rookie of the Year. And you think about this, Rob, obviously you were gone yesterday, but you know this with the passing away of Mr. Walton, Bill Walton, was a member of that 86, Celtics championship team. I was telling Sip yesterday in an early break and Nick, I can still see him waving the towel
yep.
for the comeback. You think about had Walton not had those foot injuries in his career, how much longer he probably could have played.
Yeah,
without those. Was it bone spurs or something like that? I don't know exactly what it was.
His foot or whatever.
But his feet were just terrible, man. Yep. Just had terrible feet. But 1980 Magic, and you go back and look, because you know what, Raff, you and I were young too. We were 7 years old.
Oh, the good old days.
The good old days, man. You go back and look at a lot of those old vintage videos and documentaries on the NBA when Magic and Bird came at the same time. Those, I can still hear the chants, beat LA, beat LA. LA and Boston hate each other. The Boston fans are throwing beer bottles and bricks at the bus as the Lakers are leaving the old Boston Garden.
Run.
Yeah, those two. And Casey Jones, the late think about the number of guys on that team no longer with us. Casey Jones, Dennis Johnson. Now Bill Walton. Was no longer there. Of course, Red Auerbach, who was the GM back those days for Boston. That's the basketball back then was, man. I mean, they played to the death, dang near, or sports considered, man. So those were some good times back in those days as far as the NBA. And the 1965 American long jumper, Ralph Boston, sets then a world record at 27.43 at the Modesto, California in the long jump. Ralph Boston did that back in the day in 1965. Raff, what you got for us, big dog?
Well, I got a little baseball history. We were talking about knuckleballers earlier. This day in 1976, the only home run of Joe Niekro's 22-year career comes off his brother Phil Niekro.
Oh, wow.
I guess if you're going to get that one home run, you might as well go long off your brother.
Well, I tell you what, holiday dinners were a little different after that took place, man.
So in 1990, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky.
Ricky.
He steals his record 893rd stolen base, which broke Ty Cobb's record. Guys, how about this? There are on the stolen bases chart. So obviously, Ricky Henderson's at the top. Lou Brock is second. Billy Hamilton third. Ty Cobb fourth. So there you have it. That's per ESPN. But back in 1990, and so there is not a single active player in Major League Baseball in the top 50. Number 50 is an active player.
Yeah. Bobby Witt Jr. No.
But the other top 50, there are no more active players in the top 50 of stolen bases in their career right now.
Wow.
The game's changed.
Yeah.
That tells you the game has significantly changed.
And then I got one more. 1987, Robin Ventura sets the college baseball record with 57 games with a hit. And I still think I saw the longest hit in the history of Buck Belzer Field when Robin Ventura sent one over the center field fence in absolute. I don't think that ball still landed. It's still going.
Just smashed it.
Always unreal.
Just smashed it.
Unreal.
Also breaking it, MLB baseball, MLB incorporates Negro League statistics, shakes up the record books. Man. Josh Gibson became Major League Baseball career leader with .372 batting average, surpassing Ty Cobb's .367. When Negro League's records for more than 2,300 players were incorporated yesterday, after a 3-year research project. Gibson's, check this out, .466 average for the 1943 Homestead Grays became the season standard, followed by Charlie Chino Smith's .451 for the 1929 New York Lincoln Giants. They overtook the .440 by Hugh Duffy for the National League's Boston team in 1894. Monumental, man, to put those things together and like they should have. As far as that goes.
And this all stems from back in December of 2020 when Major League Baseball announced that it would be, quote, correcting a longtime oversight by adding the Negro League's statistics. John Thorne, MLB's official historian. Wow. What do you have to be to what do you have to what is required of an
baseball
MLB historian?
Well, you got to know your stuff
to be hired as the official Major League Baseball historian. Chaired a 17-person committee that included Negro League experts and statisticians. The condensed 60-game season for the 2020 calendar year prompted them to think that maybe the shortened Negro League seasons could come under the MLB umbrella after all. So there you go.
There we go.
Good merger. Good for it to happen, too.
Yeah.
Good for it to happen. 0996 unknown texter says they basically played to the death back those days. Talking about, the Magic Johnson. So those were the good old days. Great quotes there. Yes, they were the good old days, man, because those playoffs back there. If you guys have not watched, and I was telling DP this yesterday, speaking of the good old days, it's called the Iron Claw.
Oh, yeah. Von Erichs.
Yeah, bro. Watch that on Monday evening. Me and Brooke watched it Monday. Man, you're talking about an amazing story and tragic story.
Oh, yeah.
So if you're not watching The Iron Claw, check it out. I don't know. Was it on net? I don't know where we watched it. What platform? Or HBO?
HBO Max, I believe.
It is. Seriously, it was. I'm not going to give it away, but Nick.
That's good.
It is sad.
All right.
It is sad. Very moving, very sad. True story.
Yep.
I do love movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, it says the guy who hasn't watched Star Wars yet. Offered him $100 to watch Star Wars and still has not watched it yet.
Things pop up.
I got a birthday today.
What's your birthday?
This one goes out for my guy Rico. Rico, I want to wish a happy 40th birthday to Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo. It's hard to fathom he's 40 years old.
I know. I was like, wow. And then I was like, I guess LeBron's what, 38, 39.
Yeah.
And
yep. D Wade's probably 42, 3, something like that. Give or take. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're getting.
And then, another birthday today. And I don't know if you remember him or not, Nick. It might be a little bit before your time, but this guy back in the 80s, I mean, he was right up there talking about with
probably before my time if it was the 80s.
Eric Davis.
Yeah.
Number 44 for the Reds.
Yeah, outfielder.
ED.
If injuries doesn't strike him down, he's another one that's one of the all-time greats.
That's my cousin, man.
He was born in 62.
That's my cousin.
Just because it's the same last name.
That's my cousin. And he happens to be of a darker hue. That's my cousin, man.
Yeah.
When we was little, anybody had your last name, they were good at something. That's my cousin. That's my cousin, man.
Man. All right, guys, we got a guest on the other side.
We got a guest at 9 o'clock. You definitely want to stick around, folks. We'll be right back. And Eric Davis, Raff, that's my cousin.
That's my cousin. John Elway's my cousin.
Perch Merch is your one-stop shop for all your printing and promotional needs in Lincoln, Nebraska. They specialize in screen printing, embroidery, vehicle wraps, window wraps, print collateral, promotional products, and signage. At Perch Merch, they are committed to delivering high-quality products and exceptional customer service. Their experienced team of designers and printing professionals will work with you every step of the way to ensure that your vision is realized. Call for a quote today at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
At Doane University, we build leaders, and that means your success and achievements come first.
At Doane University, your future is uniquely yours, and our world-class liberal arts education is just the beginning.
We invite you to schedule your campus visit and experience why Doane University will start you on your journey to your future career.
Learn more by scheduling your personal campus visit today at doane.edu/visit. See you soon.
Join us each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon for Youth Football 101 with Tank Perry of the Nebraska Red Wolves of 7-on-7 football. The future of the sport depends on the foundation set at a young age. Hear those stories and more each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon here on 93.7 The Ticket. Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Spring in Nebraska brings green grass and warmer weather, but it also brings severe storms which can cause damage to your home. Meadowlark Exterior specializes in hail, storm, and wind damage restoration, as well as roofing, siding, and gutters for commercial or residential buildings. Meadowlark Exteriors focuses on fine craftsmanship and proves that in their attention to detail. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and insurance claim assistance, serving the Lincoln and Omaha surrounding areas. Call today at 402-875-2956 or go to meadowlarkexteriors.com.
Spring is here and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Southeast Community College invites you to check out our spaces ahead of your official campus visit. Our virtual campus tours let you see our campuses and learn more about our programs of study. Then you can schedule your individual visit in person or virtually. Virtual tours of our campuses in Beatrice, Lincoln, or Milford, and our learning centers are online at southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
By now, most of you know how important the Honda of Lincoln sales and service team are to the Lincoln market. Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear from Honda of Lincoln to tell you about the great news they just received. Andy, please tell us all about it.
Each year, the Lincoln Journal-Star has an award program called the Lincoln Choice Award, where the customers in Lincoln get to choose the best places to do business. Great pleasure I get to announce that Honda of Lincoln has won the award for buying new cars, used cars, automotive repair, and even oil changes.
That is amazing, Andy. Any more good news?
Yes, there is, Charlie. We now have more than 100 new Hondas in stock, with hundreds on the way, and a huge selection of all makes and models on our pre-owned lot.
Incredible. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
There are over 1,000 kids in Cedars care today. We're here to ensure that each of them receives safety and stability they deserve. But we need your help. A gift to Cedars will make an immediate impact on Lincoln's kids. And on Give to Lincoln Day, your gift goes even further with the available matching funds. I'm Jim Blue, president of the Cedars organization, and I'm asking you to go to givetolincolnday.com to make your gift to Cedars and support Lincoln kids today.
Welcome to The Drive with AD Raff and Ahman Green. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0. And bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
12-year NFL veteran.
He's got some speed to go with strength.
Huskers and Green Bay Packers Hall of Famer.
Shovel pass to Green into Vikings territory. Finally brought down.
And University of Nebraska eSports coach, Ahman Green.
Look at Green all by himself. 20, 10, touchdown.
Sponsored by Doors Plus on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, Hour 2. Proudly sponsored by Doors Plus. If your garage door needs maintenance or you need an entirely new garage door, give Cameron Hall and his team a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus is locally owned and handles everything from residential or commercial garage doors, garage door openers, safety tune-ups, or custom design. Visit DoorsPlusLLC.com to learn more. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more. And we are back. This is The Drive. AD, we have a special guest in the house.
I don't know if he's even a special guest anymore. He's family.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just got a family member coming up.
Guest.
Well, earlier you said
Brother.
you said a nice guest.
Nice guest.
Is he really nice though, AD? Sometimes I see like the devil in his eyes. I'm like, oh no.
You know, when folks, we got Jeff Essink here, co-owner of Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping here in town. 2 locations. You got one right on Yankee Ridge, the other one in Meadow Lane, right by the what's the hamburger place up
Honest
there?
Abe's.
Right by Honest Abe's. I know exactly what
Hamburger
you're talking about.
You know, that Meadow Lane area is like there's Honest Abe's, Valentino's, a Chinese restaurant, Rutabagas, which is actually like an all vegan restaurant.
Yeah.
Ice cream, there's a bar. I mean, I thought about
All in walking
I thought
distance.
about just moving into the Meadow Lane gym upstairs because I have everything that I need right there. I can go to True Value if I need a little fix it up thing. I can get my hair cut. I mean, there's all kinds of things.
Is the police department there too?
No.
I thought they had like a little
substation
there right on that.
I don't think it's very far from there, though.
Yeah.
I don't think it's very far. Folks, we got Jeff Essink in the house. Also, him and Nicole have Fitness Fanatics every Sunday morning from 9 to 11, where they have guests that talk about lifestyle, talk about fitness, and just talk about things that help living life more productive, more healthy, fitness conscious. Jeff, how are you this morning, brother?
I'm great.
Good.
Been up since 3 a.m.
Man.
I'm ready. It's like afternoon for me.
You know what it is? Jeff, think about this, man. You and Nicole, tell us your daily schedule. Monday through Friday.
I mean, it depends on which gym we're at. You know, it's all split shifts for us. Like we get up at alarm set for 3:10 in the morning.
Oh, I love
so that's when we get up. We each go to our separate location.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're at the Meadow Lane gym, we have a class over the noon hour and a little bit later morning classes. Yankee Ridge, we're usually done about 9:30 and then head home. But then we don't go back till 3:30, 4 o'clock.
So during that 6 hours off, if you would, do you snatch a nap?
Oh,
which I know you do that
every single day.
How long are your naps usually?
Anywhere between 1 hour, 90 minutes, sometimes longer.
Yeah.
It just depends.
So it's time for the next class.
Yeah.
Well, good morning.
But those naps are like, if we didn't take naps during the afternoon, I'd probably be sick, right?
Yeah, that's a grind.
You know, the adequate amount of sleep is 7-8 hours. Well, for us to get 8 hours of sleep, getting up at 3 o'clock, we'd have to be in bed by 7.
Yeah.
Right. So that's not really realistic for us. So we kind of get our 8 hours of sleep with our naps and sleeping through the night.
Jeff, this is one thing I've been working on a lot, man, is my sleep. You know, obviously with everything going on and things that have happened in my life, etc. And I wasn't ever the best sleeper anyway. I've been taking that Tylenol PM. If I can do a pill and a half of that Tylenol PM, but I got to start taking it earlier.
Right.
That's my key. I got to start taking it at 9:30, and then by 10:30, you know, I'm ready to go night.
You're ready.
My problem is I'll just be up watching TV, and really, I wish I could say I'm up grinding. I'm not up grinding. I'm not up working. I'm just up.
Yeah.
So I need to start taking at about 9:45 the latest. So because my thing goes off on my phone, says 11 o'clock bedtime. If I started doing that, I'd feel a lot better in the mornings, but it's just hard to stay asleep. Do you guys take any supplements or thing to go to bed, or you're just already tired? So you're like, it's easy to go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Sometimes we'll take like melatonin.
Yeah.
Just like one little gummy.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I mean, and usually, for me, I'm at the age where, you guys can probably relate. Like, heck, by about midnight, I'm already up and gone to the bathroom once.
Yep.
You know, and
Absolutely.
then maybe again at like 2. So
if you're Nick, you're playing Call of Duty still or something like that at midnight.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Sometimes, I usually don't need that to go to sleep. It's more like Nicole will take that and our daughter takes it too. But, you know, I can pretty much fall asleep. We have a TV in our room. So my routine is I'll go down there, TV on, I'll set the sleep timer for 90 minutes and I'm usually out within 10 minutes.
That's a good idea.
So yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
Good idea. Jeff, we got David from Renew. Tylenol or GNT?
Both work the same.
I said I wanted to go to sleep, not pass out, Dave.
Yeah.
Right now, you know what? You're starting the next class. Is it June 10th?
Well, June 8th is orientation. Yep. June 10th is day 1 of the 10-week challenge. So, I mean, most of the listeners have heard about Farrell's over the last 3 years that we've been on doing some advertising with you guys, and 2 years with our radio show. And some have heard us for the last 2 years, but have never done anything, right? So if it's something you've been thinking about trying, we don't want to take our health for granted, right, AD?
Bro.
Right? So
you cannot.
And if you're out there struggling, trying to figure out what to do on your own, if you just can't do it on your own, or you're looking for something new, different routine, I'd encourage you guys to give Farrell's a try. It's 10 weeks. You're not signing up for a 1 year, 2 year, 5 year commitment. It's just 10 weeks. It goes from June 8th is orientation. August 17th is when we do our final 10-week party. And the summer session to me always goes the fastest because football's right around the corner, right? When that 10-week challenge is over, we're 2 weeks away from Husker football. So it goes by so fast. Wow. And we kind of changed our dates. We changed our dates for the summer challenge. Typically, we had started in the middle of July, and it got over in the middle of September. So we changed the dates of the summer. So now if you're a teacher out there, if you looking to get into a workout routine and you have kids that you're like, hey, what can I do with my teen, my middle schooler, my high schooler over the summer? The dates are set up almost perfectly to where school starts at the end of week 10. So that's the first week of school. So you're getting 9 full weeks of teachers that are off work, looking for something to do. We have mid-morning classes. You don't have to get up early. So that's kind of why we changed it. And we have about 10, 11 of our members' kids already signed up to come work out with their mom or dad at the gym, which is pretty awesome.
Jeff, you mentioned to where they're taking the health for granted, and this is coming up on 3 years. June 15th when I want to have my prostate surgery, and I was out of the gym. Jeez, Jeff, it was wild because I couldn't. And Brooke told me this because I didn't realize this, and it just shows it because I'm no fitness king or nothing like that. But the doctor said my surgery cutting was easier. He didn't have much to cut.
Right.
And
easier to get to.
It was easier to get to. And he goes, and I was talking to my doctor afterwards about it because Brooke told me, he goes, if there's more fat or just more, around that part we're trying to get, he goes, not only that it becomes more of an invasive surgery because we're having to do more work around it.
Right.
And having just lost a friend, not even basically a month ago, to where, not saying this would have mitigated the loss, but it was definitely a major factor.
Right.
His weight was a major factor in this happening. And that is something we have control over. And that's why even in the morning process, there's part of me's been pissed off. Because there are certain things that you can do.
Right.
Is it fun? No, hell no, it's not fun. Jeff, you know this for a fact. You see me come in there. I'm never saying, whoa, can't wait to roll. No, I can wait to roll. Believe me. In fact, there's times Jeff's like, AD, we're about to start class, bro. All right. Once I get done is when I celebrate. But I know that I'm paying a deposit on my future self and my current self by doing it. When people say, Jeff, to you, man, I only got time. What do you say?
Well, you should make time. Like if you don't have 45 minutes out of your day over a 24-hour period to focus on yourself, then you need to kind of re-examine where things are, right? I mean, even 30 minutes, right? Just some time, because if you're just always consumed with, and yeah, we have, everybody has jobs, mortgages, kids, stuff going on, but 45 minutes a day to make those deposits into your health is worth finding the time. And we have time, right?
Yeah.
How much time are we on our phones or watching television, right? So there's a lot of things that we can do to cut out to cut out time for you and your health, right? And we're not talking about like weight loss or it's more of you want to be healthy, right? That's kind of the goal at Farrell's. It's not to be the best person. I mean, there's far more people in better shape than I am, right? So we're trying to find, we want you to be the healthiest version of yourself and the strongest version of yourself, not necessarily the lightest version of yourself. So that's kind of what we're really focused on, is just being healthy, internally, externally, and feeling better. Because when you feel better about yourself, you're gonna be better at every aspect in life. You're gonna be a better father, mother, better at your job because you're feeling better about yourself. You're not always like, oh my gosh. You wake up in the morning and you're just like, I just feel terrible. Well, that's not a great way to start your day, right?
No.
Starting off just down about everything. So when people come into the gym in the morning, they get those endorphins going, and you just like, you feel so much better when you're done, and you have more energy. Because I know some people say, well, I'm going to be more tired during the day. You're not tired.
No.
You're more energized. And when you're putting together, you're working out along with eating healthy, you feel so much better.
Jeff, I know I'll see you at 4:30. Are you at the Yankee Ridge?
Tomorrow I'll be there. I'm at Meadow Lane today.
So the 4:30 class, and some people say, well, I can't get it till the evenings. Well, Jeff knows my workout schedule's all over the place. I mean, it could be 7 a.m., it could be 4:30, it could be 11:40, it could be all over. But I know at that 4:30 when I'm able to decompress from the day.
Yep.
And I'm not really thinking about the workout. I'm just decompressing from the day. And you know what, Jeff will tell you know this. Sometimes my effort will be 60%, sometimes it's 90, because sometimes my 60%, that's all I got in the tank that day.
Right.
That's all I got in the tank that day. But I tell you what, that 60% is better than 100% at home.
That's 100% of doing nothing.
Doing nothing on the couch, on the phone, watching TV, or just something. It's a great time to break it up. And for me, it's really helped me keep my sanity this past year. I would say that for sure.
Well, and when you're working out with a group of people, like even if you only have 40, 50%, you're still coming into Farrell's and you're seeing people that you know, that you can talk to. That's not about your everyday issues that are going on, right? Like we'll chat about sports or whatever. So it's like there's more decompression time.
Yeah, it is.
Like, and if you have that time where you can put your phone down, where you're not getting bombarded with text messages, calls, the emails, and it's just focusing on yourself. We had a mom of 5, Mandy.
Good Lord.
Mandy Wee was in here on Mother's Day, and she has 5 kids, all under the age of 10.
What?
Yes, 10, 11, 12. Maybe 12, I think, might be the oldest. But she said that one of the reasons she loves doing Farrell's in the morning is because she needs to fill her cup up in order to give it out. So that's her 45 minutes is for her. And the drive from their house to the gym, it's just quiet.
There's no mommy.
There's no kids. There's no spouse. There's nobody asking her for stuff. It's just her and her thoughts. Good time to decompress, and being at the gym, she can fill her cup up so she has stuff to give out the rest of the time that she's home.
5 kids.
Yep.
I still look how my parents, I don't know how they did with 6 gyms. I mean, not 6 gyms, 6 kids. They probably wanted to go to 6 gyms with 6 kids, but 6 of us.
All right, you're going to be at this one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be there. You're going to be at this one. I'm not going to be there.
Raff, what year is it that you wanted? 19?
Probably
2017.
No, probably 18 or 19, probably
19, I think.
2019.
Yeah.
Raff, you went on a vacation even.
Yeah.
Shocker, right, folks? You went on a vacation.
How did you find the time off work?
I don't know. I just put in for it, and I said, "Hey, I have a vacation. I got to go." No, I did a vacation to Cancun, and I also went to Thanksgiving in Alabama
during the 10-week session.
Yes, I did,
and came back and still won.
Yeah.
What right now, Raff? You dropped all the weight that you did. Okay, we joke around a lot about it but I know you had a certain target you wanted to hit at age 50. You wanted to be under three bills, which you did.
Got her.
Went to Cabo, had a great time. The diet part, you mentioned you were eating at a certain establishment. You started doing a lot of walking.
Yeah.
That's something obviously that's FXB, but it's still you're doing something.
And that's free.
Yes.
Right. Nicole and I have been focusing on getting out for more walks, and we work out once or twice a day, but just getting out, walking around Holmes Lake. So that's something you can do that doesn't cost you anything.
Raff, what was you averaging when you were just walking? Like what was your routine for the walking part of it?
I was trying to get anywhere from 4 to 6 miles a day. But if you go like Holmes Lake, for instance, if you go around Holmes Lake, and if you go all the way down to the end of the spillway, like past up towards A Street, is it A Street or not A?
South Street?
Pioneers. If you go all the way to the Pioneers and then all the way back and around once, it's 3 miles.
And you're just walking.
Yeah.
Just walking.
And you can listen to a podcast, listen to the sports, tune into the ticket.
Yep.
Don't listen to anything. Just go out and just walk. And it's amazing, regardless of what that exercise for you is, how much it helps you clear your head, even if it's just temporarily.
Right.
For me, it's a mental retreat. I literally, y'all look at that 45 minutes or 30 minutes as a mental retreat to just simply say, because I'm going to tell you something. There's going to come a time, folks, and you can mark my words on this. There's going to come a time to where you're going to say, if you don't take care of your health, you're going to be put in a position to where you're going to say, dang it.
Yeah, and it'll be too late.
And that resonates with, because yesterday, I'm going to tell you right now, bro, the last thing I wanted to do yesterday afternoon was go to the gym. Okay, I wouldn't lift it. I'm like, I just didn't have it in me. It was, just in a bad mental headspace. I'm like, okay, you can either stay here and sit here in this bad mental headspace or go work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Did that quick workout, 38 minutes long, I think, and walked out a little less light. Little less heavier, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it felt good to do that. Jeff, tell me all the different times you guys have available at both locations.
So at Yankee Ridge, we have.
And Yankee Ridge is located.
That's South 40th and Yankee Hill, right by Super Targets.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8:30. So 5 morning classes, and then we don't come back until 4:30 p.m., 5:30 p.m. At the North location, which is on North 70th and Vine, we have the 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m. We're going to be adding a 7 a.m. class on June 10th. So it started this challenge. So if you're living up on the north side, we have a 7 a.m. class, 9:15, 12:15, 5 p.m., 6 p.m. So we have 9 classes at Meadow Lane. And we also do a virtual component too. So if you miss in the gym, you can do it from home. I was just talking to a ticket listener yesterday, lives out Pawnee Lake, so it's pretty far away, right? About doing like kind of a hybrid, right? When you're in town, hit up the gym. If you're not, do it from home. But you're still getting all the nutrition coaching, personal coaching that Nicole and I and the rest of our Farrell's coaches give you. And you still get that component of 1, 2, 3 days a week coming into the gym as well. So really there's a lot of options for everybody. If you have young kids, like 1-year-old, 2-year-old, you can do, like we have some members that'll do their workout at home when the kids take a nap.
Yep.
What's that called? Finding time.
Yeah. It's a priority
for yourself, making it a priority. Yes.
I was going to ask another question. What was I going to ask?
I was just going to tell people, if you're thinking about doing it, it is the best, friendliest. It is so supportive, and it's so it's comfortable. Sometimes you go to new gyms and you feel a little nervous and you feel maybe a little out of place and stuff like that. And it's always I went, was it last week? I think I came to class. It's been a few weeks since the last time, but
weeks or months?
Maybe months. Maybe, I don't know.
But you were still getting your walks in, though, man.
I was getting my walks in, but I was like, I'm going in, and it's just great people all the time. If you're wanting to start something, I'm telling you, heck, when I started back in the day, I remember the first time I went to class, and I was like, yeah, I can do this, And so it's awesome.
And there's always somebody encouraging you,
always.
I'm going to tell you this: very few gyms of the size of Farrell's are you going to go in there and they're going to notice you're missing. They know if you're there or not, and because they care about you, and no one's in your ear barking at you, yelling at you, "Come on, give me one." No, it's encouragement, and every time, give your neighbor a high five. Sometimes I'll see my neighbor, whoever I'm working out next to, man, they're going 99, 100%. That sucker's in red up there the whole time. Others, there's days where mine, I don't think it gets even blue.
Right.
But that's all I got that day. But no one's saying, hey, it's just people showing up. It's like that old G.I. Joe saying, showing up is half the battle.
Right. And, you want to surround yourself with like-minded people.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So when you have a gym that's supportive, cares about your results, cares about you being healthier, which is what we're all about at Farrell's, it makes it easier to come to class.
Right.
Because you're gonna have fun, right? Maybe not, there's certain points that aren't so much fun in class, but you're gonna walk in, you're gonna see somebody, one of your friends, you're gonna chit chat, get caught up, have a few laughs, work out. And most people don't leave Farrell's in a worse mood than when they show up. They leave in a better mood. So we're getting started next week. You can go to fxblincoln.com. And normally for like the pricing and stuff, we've always been, you need to pay in full for the 10-week challenge up front. We've now kind of switched to, you can pay month to month and start the 10-week challenge. So
that's cool.
A little over $100 a month to get started. And the program's normally $449. So you can get started a little over $100 a month, get your gloves, wraps, and get you started.
Jeff, before we let you go, I want to talk about that 7 o'clock class. Is the 7 o'clock New Middle England will be 30 minutes or 45?
It'll be a 30-minute class.
Folks, 7 to 7:30. And sometimes, in fact, I thought about doing that this morning.
Well, you've thought about doing that Monday morning, Tuesday morning, and Wednesday morning, because I saw your daughter in here on Sunday, and you guys were supposed to start Monday.
Oh, it's nice. She hasn't even told me anything about it yet.
So she doesn't know that I've told you.
No, I need to ask her about it.
Okay.
I need to talk to her about it.
Every day I text Nicole. Was AD there? No. Was AD? No. Was Naya there? No. So
I
here
need
we
to
are.
talk with Naya about it.
Yes.
I don't think Naya gets up before noon, does she?
No. I think
she does. She's getting a little older now, a little bit more responsible.
Yeah. She's doing her thing. Well, she ain't got a choice. She's working. Yeah.
Well,
it's like, no, these things are not cheap. I'm not even going to get into that on the radio, but yes, she's working.
Yeah.
That's for sure. She got 2 great jobs here, and as well as the doctor's office. That 7 a.m. class, I do enjoy because I can still get here. I'm smelling, but who cares? Just a bunch of dudes in here.
Right.
If I leave that.
I care.
Especially right now.
Yeah. With the heat. He goes, how about hold off on that until next week, Andy?
That's why we have the fans blowing.
Yeah. I like it because it's just 30 minutes. And only in a 30-minute class, the thing you're missing compared to the 45-minute, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Jeff, you're missing the warm-up and stretching, basically.
Yes.
You're missing the warm-up and stretching. You just hop right in, but you're still getting that 30 minutes of solid class in there. Again, Jeff, where do they find out more about it?
fxblincoln.com. You can also contact me directly, 402-310-4026. So FXB Lincoln has all the info on it, but if you want to get a hold of me directly, hit me up. Also, Fitness Fanatics, this Sunday, 9 to 11. Nicole and I are over 2 years we've been on the air.
Congratulations, man. Congrats on that, Jeff and Nicole. Congrats. I want to say to Jeff and Nicole and the whole team at FXB, man, I appreciate you guys. Love you guys, because it's definitely been part of my just recovery process, man. The grief and all the rest of the bull crap, the deaths. I take FXB out of there, man. It's a different person, that's for sure. So appreciate you guys and all that you do for so many, brother. Absolutely. And I know there's a lot of listeners who have become members as a result of you guys.
Absolutely, yes.
A lot of members that have become members of Farrell's as a result of you guys, your show, and the lives that you impact, man. So big shout out to you guys on that.
All right. We will throw it to break. This is The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Jeffrey, appreciate it.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador online at prg-ne.com. Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Join Main Street Beatrice for their annual Taste of Spring Beer, Spirits, and Wine Festival on Saturday, June 1st from 4 to 7 p.m. Enjoy an afternoon of unlimited tastings of Nebraska beer, spirits, and wine tasting at Charles Park near downtown. There's something for all palates, and you only pay your entry fee. Food and snacks are available for purchase at the event, as well as off-sale beer, wine, and spirits from vendors. This fun day is for adults 21 and over only. Buy your tickets at mainstreetbeatrice.org.
Hey, baseball fans, join the Blur Tailgate at Hilton Omaha this June for our 12th annual hospitality event during the College Baseball Championship Series. Book an experience for your clients or employees with an inclusive bar, buffet, TVs, music, and tailgate games. Secure your spot today and let Blur Events take care of all the work so you can enjoy the day. Plus, we're just steps away from Charles Schwab Field. Visit blurevents.com to book your group, buy tickets, or learn about sponsorships. That's blurevents.com, your college baseball and football tailgate destination.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
By now, most of you know how important the Honda of Lincoln sales and service team are to the Lincoln market. Hello, Charlie Stone here, and joining me is Andy Goodyear from Honda of Lincoln to tell you about the great news they just received. Andy, please tell us all about it.
Each year, the Lincoln Journal-Star has an award program called the Lincoln Choice Award, where the customers in Lincoln get to choose the best places to do business. Great pleasure, I get to announce that Honda of Lincoln has won the award for buying new cars, used cars, automotive repair, and even oil changes.
That is amazing, Andy. Any more good news?
Yes, there is, Charlie. We now have more than 100 new Hondas in stock, with hundreds on the way, and a huge selection of all makes and models on our pre-owned lot.
Incredible. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting mainly sunny skies with light winds, and an afternoon high around 80. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, a low around 61. And tomorrow, we'll see a chance of showers and storms throughout the day. See an afternoon high around 78. I'm meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Highball Bar in downtown Lincoln is open and located just north of 11th and O Street. Highball Bar offers a vibe and atmosphere like no other, making it the perfect place to grab a drink or beverage. Highball Bar features great events such as Karaoke Sunday, $4 Cheetos on Mondays, Jack Daniel's specials on Wednesdays, and much more. Make Highball Bar your go-to spot after a hard day at work or on the weekend. Highball Bar, located at 122 North 11th Street in downtown Lincoln.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
I'm Ryan Osted. Golf is great because it can be whatever you want it to be. If you want to go out and have a competitive 18 holes, you can make it that. If you want to go out and have a scramble and just have the time of your life, if you want to have a charity golf tournament to raise money for some great cause, you can make it that. It is flexible to be whatever you need it to be at that particular moment in your life. And I've needed golf to be different things at different points in my life. And I'm certainly thankful that I was able to learn the game as a kid and continue to play it now as an adult.
Play better, have fun, and shop Osted's. Far too many kids in our community face extreme challenges due to homelessness, abuse, and neglect. Despite the troubles these kids face, we believe in them. Believe in giving them the safety and stability they deserve. Your gift on Give to Lincoln Day will help us provide services to meet kids where they're at, while also showing them how far they can go. Please make your gift to Cedars on Give to Lincoln Day.
What's your radon level at home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. 888-467-1111 for radon testing and mitigation.
Join us each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon for Youth Football 101 with Tank Perry of the Nebraska Red Wolves of 7-on-7 football. The future of the sport depends on the foundation set at a young age. Hear those stories and more each Saturday from 11 a.m. to noon here on 93.7 The Ticket.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to the drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday, halfway through the... Man, it's been a long week.
What'd you say?
Hey, man.
Raff said
There's always that one person that tries to be funny.
I felt like it was Monday today. I was like, another Monday. I was like, oh, it's Wednesday already. Hello.
Would you have tweeted out a picture and said Mondays?
Why do you always make fun of me, Nick?
I'm asking a genuine question.
Well, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's funny how he knows all my Twitter posts, but you think the guy would ever like one? No.
I'm
Zero.
busy dealing with my own Twitter conundrum.
You have
I have a Twitter conundrum because of
your followers.
We've reached the Oklahoma State fan base, and it's not great.
Are they lighting you up some more?
No, the Oklahoma State folks are letting the Husker folks know in my replies about Trevor Boone now. So it's just not been a frustrating couple of days.
Nick, that dude has been letting you have it, man. That was over the top, though.
Well, I got called a piggy.
Piggy.
I read the tweet with the explicits bleeped yesterday. I read it, and so people know that I was called a piggy. I didn't even get. You think that's funny, Raff?
Yeah.
Thunder not.
I keep on thinking of like my grandma going, "What's up, little piggy?"
Well, I keep thinking of this song. This little piggy went to the market.
Yes.
That's what I think of every single time.
Well, Thunder Not Collins, good morning, brother. He goes, Nick was assaulted on Twitter yesterday.
Hey.
And you were. I was like, dude. Raff, the tweet, I looked at it and I laughed because I didn't know what Nick was talking about yesterday. When we sent it to AG, we were just kind of like, bro, what's going on? Freeoff wants to go find him.
Yeah.
But David said, first we got to go play golf.
Yeah, now David texts and says, I have your back, Nick, but you put this on yourself. I mean, in a way, but no. And so now the Oklahoma State folks I found the tweet and because it reached. Now, here's the thing is I don't get a lot of reaction on my Twitter. I mean, I just don't. And that's fine.
I probably ought to tweet more often.
And like, so
tweeted since April.
It was like I posted the thing of like Husker baseball or whatever, and that one got really good traction stuff. And like during football season gets good traction, but I wasn't expecting 50,000 people to see this tweet. And here we are. So I just tweeted out a fun video.
That dude was angry, pissed off. And dude, there's just a lot of mad people out there.
That's what I told Rico yesterday. I said, man, who first of all writes that up and then sits there and is like, yeah, you know what? I want Nick to see this.
Hey, are we talking about Nick the little piggy?
Little piggy.
Oink, oink, oink.
First off, it was an amazing tweet. And I never take it down, never regret what you did. That was a fantastic tweet. You should do that. You should do that more often.
I should get assaulted more often.
You should do that. You should do that more often. But also, like, people need to relax. Like, it's not like Nick put the tweet and was just like, hey, guys, this is exactly what's going to happen when Nebraska goes down to Stillwater. Like, I hope that this guy... Like, no. He was just like, hey, guys, Remember what happened last time? Here you go. Hopefully it doesn't happen again.
Well,
he didn't say all that, but we all knew
I
what
just
he
said
meant.
happy Monday. I was wishing everybody a happy start to the week.
Happy
Well,
Monday. Here's a beautiful sound. Don't pay attention.
Honestly, yeah, the sound is great.
Don't pay attention to the video.
But you know what, guys? The thing about it, like Thunder Collins said, he said here, the guy's an Ohio State fan.
Yeah.
He's not even an Oklahoma State fan. I'm like,
yeah.
You're an Ohio State fan.
So just your Happy Monday's got 57,000 views.
And he's listening to a Lincoln radio station, which we appreciate. Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
we do
I
appreciate
don't know
it.
how much Ohio State we talk, so I don't know if you're
Hey,
getting anything good for
I don't
your
understand
fandom.
the type of anger, though, man. That's the thing I don't. I mean,
That's-
people are free to say what they want to say.
Absolutely.
But I just don't understand the vitriol of it.
Well, and I don't know if I think also like when you're in this business, your opinions are out there nonstop, and like your tweets and
You're a target.
your stuff, right? Like you can't be in this if that stuff bothers you.
Yeah.
And so the people that think that stuff bothers us is kind of funny.
But
Also,
also-
but like I
About
said,
a year and a
the-
half ago, that guy said something to me on there. I said, man, be well, bro.
yeah, the
Be
part
well,
the
be
part
well.
that bothered me the most out of it all was that he called my voice high.
Yeah, that's the part that bothers me.
I don't care. You can talk about. I know I'm a little wide. I know I'm a little wide. I didn't think I had a high voice though.
You don't talk about.
Nick's over here like,
You don't talk about my voice. I don't have a high voice.
Yeah.
That's Nick. Also,
Nonetheless.
you knew you don't front. You knew exactly what you were doing when you put that video out. You knew.
Were you stirring-
Don't
were you stirring the pot?
don't say, "Oh, I just wanted to." No, you knew
I was getting the folks-
exactly what you were
I
doing.
was getting the folks fired up.
Yeah, get them fired up.
That you knew.
I gotta make sure. Gotta
you
make sure.
knew what kind of replies you were going to get. Maybe not
Not
to
to
that
this
extent.
extent.
Not to that
Not.
extent.
I knew it was going to be like.
But you knew what kind of replies, and you knew exactly what you were doing.
Didn't
And you know
expect
what?
authorities to be called. Didn't expect to be reported. Didn't
If you
expect to
would've-
get
Hey,
called a
but
piggy.
but you know what?
If you would have
But
just
you know
put-
what? I
if you'd have just said
appreciate it.
Mondays, it would have been fine.
Because why? Because what I got like 10 people.
You should have been like, man, I hate Mondays.
Ooh, that's mean. That is mean.
Chase
What's up,
B,
dog?
you're right. Good morning to you, brother.
I don't mean.
He says it's just a game, but it's absolutely life for some people on X, and that's true, man. There's some people that just go nuts on there, dude.
I do appreciate the folks that are in the mentions, though. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. T Dog, Chase B, David Sanderson, Micah has a hashtag that says "I stand with Nick." Thank you,
Oh.
Micah. Red Clay, thank you, and Jay Downey.
I need everybody. If you stand with Nick, you need to just put hashtag piggy.
Yes. I call all the Raff roadies to support Nick.
The best part is that I think we are going to change our happy hour open
Yeah.
to me being like, hold on, I got to find the tweet.
Oink,
Because
oink,
I
here,
said
No,
something.
you like read it. And
I
it's
like
just-
read it on air yesterday, and I was just like, "You need to stop eating so much, piggy." And I think that's what we're gonna put as our
So it's
open
gonna be like-
after. It's gonna be like Nick Sainer.
Nick Sainer, you need to stop eating so much piggy. And then it's funny because then it goes to my thing, and it's like an Enrique Alvarez Clary, and it's just like, C is for chunk.
Welcome to the show.
You know what, Nick? We're gonna do, man.
What?
You're gonna get serious about Pharaohs, and we're gonna have a song just kind of like.
I'm fine.
Hear me out. Hear
I'm
me out.
happy.
Hear
Nick
me out.
lost 10 pounds.
I did
Hear
lose
me
10
out.
pounds.
There's gonna be a song.
drinking
We're
it.
gonna make a song.
Now I put it back on.
I ain't gonna be a piggy no more. Just like remember, man. Not gonna be a player no more. Piggy no more, man.
Yeah.
That was, but you know, Nick. All seriousness, man. I looked at that. Was like, dude, your life must be really tough right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, who's sitting on their couch? I just imagine
It was a hilarious
somebody sitting
reply.
on their couch and being like, "Ah, man, Trevor Boone video. I'm gonna let Nick know he's fat and I hate him."
And his voice is high.
And his,
Yeah.
voice, and his voice is high.
Nick sent it to our group chat. And I said this yesterday on the How Grub. I'll say it again so you guys can hear it. He sent it to our group chat with me and him and Austin. And I said, oh no, I forgot that I was on my burner account. And Austin's like, you should have replied and be like, finally, somebody agrees with me.
Hey, anyway. Yep. So
It's okay.
yeah,
We
but
love
no,
Nick.
the Oklahoma State folks have found it. So
Are they backing you?
No. They're just getting into it. Don't hope you're ready for the same stuff this week.
Oh,
wow.
that's
So
not fun.
yeah. Which, by the way, we can't talk about this now.
Yeah. Also, Yamans has only hit 13 home runs max in his
Yeah,
season.
yeah. Trevor Boone hasn't hit
In the
more. I'm pretty
minors.
sure they juiced the baseballs back
Yeah.
in 2019. Back in 2019.
Yeah.
Trevor Boone the end of Darren Erstad's career? Did Trevor my column?
My column. Be ready. We're gonna write
I
this
did
up.
say, hold on. Actually, this would be a good question for the text line. I was going to bring it up, and we still will later in our show, Rico.
Yes.
But it's going to be who is Nebraska's across all sports
Mhm.
the most. I hate using the word hated, but
Despised.
despised player.
Ooh, just a singular player
of the last. I mean, so we could put it like in the last 15 years since 2010. Who is the most despised player? Because Trevor Boone is pretty high on that list.
If you okay, obviously nothing bad, but if you saw this player, if you saw this person, you would look at him and you would point and squint your eyes and you just go, you.
Or if you were like, hey, by the way, over there, that's so and so, and you'd be like, are you serious?
Well, I would say probably Ndamukong Suh.
No, against
like opponent of Nebraska.
Yeah. Maybe that Iowa kicker when he faced
Keith Duncan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you meant from Nebraska's perspective. Because in football, let's just be honest, we haven't really been
exactly,
that guy.
Right? No, but like
team.
I'm thinking like so.
But
In this case, like Trevor Boone broke hearts.
In about 3 months, whatever, it'll be Shedeur Sanders.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Caitlin Clark.
Yes, that's a really good one.
Svi Mikhailuk.
But that kicker though from Iowa
when he
that's a tough one.
Yeah, man, because I wanted to jump through the TV and choke him, dog.
But how about back in the day?
Back in the day,
Bosworth for sure.
IQ Crew says I'd say James Brown from Texas.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you could say back in like 2009, Colt McCoy.
I was gonna say, did Nebraska fans despise Colt McCoy, or was he just there?
Yeah.
He didn't. But like he didn't. I hate to say break hearts. Like he didn't make life miserable for Nebraska.
Is it Mac Brown with his pointer finger up?
I would say Mac Brown when he wanted one more second on
just
that clock.
Just the pointer finger. Yeah, pointer finger, Mac Brown.
Yeah. Jamel Holloway, maybe. Any Oklahoma quarterback in the 80s, I think.
They used to do it to us.
Jamel.
I want to, you know what? Back in the day, I would throw even Snyder out there, K-State Snyder, sometimes to where
Snyder,
him and Bo would kind of get into it a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys got a lot.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting.
Bernie Kosar. Don't like you, Bernie Kosar.
Yeah, Bernie.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Thankfully, John Elway took it to you just in revenge for me.
Yeah, Bernie Madoff.
Bernie Madoff. Made off with our championship.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Howard Schnellenberger. Ugh.
Like, that was the thing, because, like, Melvin Gordon did it to Nebraska
once.
Yeah.
But who's done it multiple times and feels like Caitlin Clark's a perfect example of every single time Nebraska played them, she went off for 30 plus.
Yeah.
Every single time.
You know a basketball one back in the day? Fred Hoiberg.
Okay.
Back in the day, Fred Hoiberg
played Iowa State
every time and time again. Fred
But
Hoiberg.
he was such a nice dude, though.
No, he wasn't. Not on the court.
What about
he wasn't? But
He was nasty to Iowa State.
yeah, he was. But he's one of those guys that would hit you for 30 and say, "Hey, want to have some coffee?"
Yeah,
afterwards?
I didn't like that. Yeah.
What about
It wasn't malicious, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he didn't want to have coffee.
He wasn't
with you.
malicious. He would maliciously kill you, but he wasn't
Yeah.
like one of those guys that would just taunt you or something like
What
that.
about somebody from Creighton? Creighton basketball?
Oh,
Can we think
yeah.
of any? Like Doug McDermott is fine.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't
I feel like
spark this.
I feel like it's more. It has to be somebody more recent for Creighton, just because with the run that they were on.
Yep.
It had to be somebody on that team. But I can't think of anybody.
Because
right
there's
now.
a difference
I
between.
would say Brett Bielema.
Okay.
Yeah.
When he coached at Wisconsin,
Shout out to Bert.
Like there's this difference
Shut up,
between.
Bert.
Gosh, I hate watching
Right.
Stephen Ashworth play basketball. Like it
Mhm.
bothers me because he's good.
Yeah.
There's a difference between that or when I utter Trevor Boone's name, you instantly start fuming and smoke comes out of the ears. That's we want the smoke out of the ears
Smoke
type
out
of
of the
player.
ears. Person.
Yeah, like
Bless
that.
Yeah, just like that.
Just like that.
Smoke out of the ears.
So I just don't know. It's going to be interesting, and like I'm excited to have this conversation with
Eric
with
B.
Rico.
Enemy.
oh man,
Okay.
he used to give it to us.
That's
man.
the thing is like you think Colorado football.
Darian Hagan,
Hagen.
McCartney
Yeah.
was not very revered here in
Yeah.
Nebraska. I mean, he was a very respectful man, but
Yeah.
when you circle the game against Nebraska in red because he wanted to start a rival,
Yeah.
and he sure as heck did. He definitely started a
A
rival.
couple people have said Grant Gibbs from Creighton because he was there for 7 years.
Yeah.
It's true.
Let's see.
He's a doctor. I think.
Keith Jackson.
Bill McCartney, like you
that
mentioned.
Oklahoma
Yeah.
Keith Jackson. I thought you meant the commentator Keith Jackson. Like,
Ender-
What did he do?
yeah, what did Keith do? We got
The old end
But
around.
Keith Jackson, yeah, for
Hey,
Oklahoma.
who was that? Who was that? You talk commentator. Who's the commentator that used to do the? With
Musburger?
no, with Trev.
Mark May.
Mark May.
Mark May.
Mark
Oh,
May.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I can't stand Mark May.
Yeah.
Remember who was that?
There we go.
Mark May
That's
was
what we
smart,
want.
man.
Oh, I can't
Yeah.
stand it. I
Who
can't
was the
stand
who was the
Mark May.
commentator
Yeah.
that we had the one late hit. It was like Oklahoma State, right? And he was like going, "This guy needs to be kicked out of the game."
Well, that was on Eric Martin's hit.
Yeah.
I don't
That guy,
remember.
he went
I
off
mean,
on
that was an 11 a.m. kickoff though on ESPN though.
Beth Mullins and Joey Galloway.
Can we all admit that was a pretty ridiculous hit though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nasty. It was nasty. But then again, it's football. I was like, it was. I mean,
at the time it was just football, but now you look back on it, you're like, you know what? That might have been.
Oh, that might have been assault.
Mike Wilbon.
Like a lie, Eric. That might have been a little too much.
Oh, are we out on Wilbon?
Oh, Wilbon.
The North.
You know what else?
Georgia
Also,
2020.
Also,
that Wilbon.
Also, the former Heisman Trophy winner from Michigan.
Oh, Desmond Howard.
Desmond Howard.
Yeah.
When Nebraska, when we had a little slap on the wrist, Nebraska ought to be kicked out of the Big Ten, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, they have video cameras set up at opposing players. It was a minor infraction, folks. Minor infraction.
He get a couple of scholarships taken away.
He was sightseeing, for heaven's sakes. Yeah, you guys,
There's that really rare bird.
Somebody else turned the cameras around. They were not pointed in that direction at first.
Desmond changed up his whole narrative real quick when his alma mater got caught.
He said, "Whoa, guys!"
He was like, "Whoa,
Rico,
don't get so intense."
We are the bedrock of the Big Ten."
I think we need to. Yeah, exquisite. I think we need to find highlights.
Ooh, okay.
And play them later today.
I can do that during the 12 o'clock show.
Perfect.
So, folks, you definitely want to tune in at 1 o'clock. Most hated Nebraska opponents or person during that time. We're going to take a break. Our last break. Come back with RGT.
Maybe we'll have Trevor Boone on the show today.
And we out. We'll be right back.
Trevor Boone, joining the happy.
Spring in Nebraska brings green grass and warmer weather, but it also brings severe storms which can cause damage to your home. Meadowlark Exterior specializes in hail, storm, and wind damage restoration, as well as roofing, siding, and gutters for commercial or residential buildings. Meadowlark Exteriors focuses on fine craftsmanship and proves that in their attention to detail. They offer free roof inspections and estimates and insurance claim assistance, serving the Lincoln and Omaha surrounding areas. Call today at 402-875-2956 or go to meadowlarkexteriors.com.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com. Sandhills Global is hiring. With their fast-paced, growing culture, they have hundreds of new openings in sales, marketing, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Full-time roles offer a 4.5-day work week, along with flexible internships in most areas. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Find your fit today at www.sandhills.jobs.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Load up on meat and more this spring at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's specials through June 4th is buy 2 New York strips, get 1 sirloin for free. Also, $1.50 off gelato pints and scoops of gelato for just 50 cents. Locations at 84th and Havelock and 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line. Here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the KNTK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is area race announcer James Rowland. Join me and Bree Fansteel every Sunday night from 7 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket for The Finish Line, where we cover all things motorsports from local racing to racing around the world. Every Sunday night from 7 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with AD, Raff, and Ahman Green on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. All you got to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders or get any catering, any teams, groups, anything like that. Get a hold of Bess at Florial's.
Good catch, black shirt.
Look at the hands on that guy. Should have played receiver.
No, you bobble, you drop, you get hit. So,
because Terrell he would love to see somebody bobbling the ball,
especially Rashawn. I'd knock his head off. I would love it. Windows look good, man.
Yes, they do.
See how they look good. I know. I praise myself a lot. To be a stop it, Nick. You don't want to. You know what? You want to make it to the College World Series?
Here we go.
I'm gonna ask. Because you can watch it from home with a cast on your leg. Now.
Terrell, your Atlanta Braves are called up a
former
Husker
today.
He's getting the start on the bump tonight.
We want to give him a chance. You know, we're the best. We're the best in the business.
Yep.
We deserve some of the best players. We just didn't sweep the Cubs, but we beat them 2-1 last week.
Hey, here's the deal: the Cubs can't hit the broadside of a barn right now. now, so that's the issue.
Oh, Nick was hyped for game one. The first game they won.
They won like 2-0, and I was like, this is how we're going to have to win all of the games, is because the Chicago Cubs literally could not hit a beach ball if it was thrown at 10 miles per hour coming at them. That's the issue.
Short ride for us tomorrow, fellas.
To Cedars?
Yeah, short ride. Our side of town, not Nick's side of town. Nick's an orphan on our side of town. I have to tell him that sometimes. I told you I seen him at the gas station, and you know when they ain't expecting their horn, and you just lay on it. Yeah, got you.
Hey, I was just out there getting gas, and all of a sudden I hear somebody honking, and I'm like, dang, it's 7 a.m. What is
Get
going
out of my
on?
neighborhood.
And it's Terrell shouting out the window to get out of his neighborhood. I was like, this place is 2 minutes from my house. This is my neighborhood.
I bet they say the same thing to me. Get out of my neighborhood.
Anyway.
Oh, so we got for the RGT, man.
All right.
Only reason I tell y'all this, man, you gotta keep yourself laughing from crying, man. And you gotta stay happy in life, man, because I lost my uncle this morning. Absolutely, so he's a preacher, preacher reverend like AD Dad was, and he brought me into the church. I was a choir singer when I was young, even though it was 3 or 4, 5, 6 people there.
Small black church like I was. Absolutely.
So I'm gonna fly home probably next week, but I just keep laughing and don't try to keep things off your mind.
Exactly.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna come back to that in a second. Definitely praying for you and your family, man. Little bro, for your family, for your father, losing a sibling, 78 years old.
Yeah,
78 years old, preacher.
Vietnam vet
as well, man. Definitely we'll definitely holler about that, real.
Definitely. All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take.
No, I'm just
you're going to get it. You're going to get it. I gotta get that perfect day for you where you're least expecting it.
So. Well, I'm 50, huh? When I forget.
When I forget. All right, everyone. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to, first off and foremost, Mr. Nick Thomas. What he did down in Cabo, just setting up my 50th birthday party, was insane. The house was, it was incredible. The whole entire trip. We had chefs coming in to cook for us. We were going out for dinners. We rented a golf cart. The golf course was incredible. Just awesome. So, Nick, you definitely are Raff's Good Take for today. And everyone that wished me a happy birthday, everyone that was there, Tracy, incredible, Nick's wife, Chrissy, Sambo made an appearance. It was just an awesome time. So thank you so much. You're all Raff's Good Take.
Glad you had a great 50th, man. Yeah, it's those are major milestones, and a lot of our buddies did not see 50, as far as that goes. So it's a blessing. Big shout out to Nick and the whole crew out there for making that happen. The 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Gratitude can transform an ordinary day to a great day. Gratitude can transform an ordinary day to a great day. And Terrell just sharing what he shared is like, you know what? You got to laugh sometimes, folks. And you definitely have to, because a heavy heart, laughter brings joy, and it brings release to a heavy heart. So Terrell, again, man, praying for you and your family, for your pops, for yourself, as your family, as you pay homage in a celebration life for your uncle that passed away, because as well as I do, man, that he was ushered in this morning. Well done, God's good and faithful servant.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the peace that we have with that, man. Like I said, at times when I find myself, with my dad, like, why did it have to happen like that? All these things I've learned. He didn't go alone. He was ushered in there, just like your uncle as well. But definitely praying for you and the family.
Appreciate you, man.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Raff, take us home, man.
A little bit of news before we get out of here in a minute. Charges against Scotty Scheffler will be dropped today.
I bet you they will. I bet you they will.
The agreement stipulates that both sides agree not to pursue any legal action related to the ramifications of the May 17th arrest.
If they not dropped them charges, that would have been called Scheffler, the police department, after that lawsuit.
So there you go.
So, yeah,
good. That's called golf privileges.
All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Be nice to each other. We'll talk to you tomorrow.